It's another shakedown, throwdown, battle royal with Captain Chris and Bad Brett Elston. These are terrible nicknames for one another.
Bad as in like colloquial slang, or
yeah.
Like
well, it's got to be, it's got to be congruent with the '80s because that's what we're doing. We're basically this is a grudge match we should have done. I'd say 25 years ago. Who was the best at Mario?
I might have performed better then. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Like, despite being infatuated with this as a kid, and like, the first time I played this, it was 1985 or 6 at a babysitter's house, and was just enamored with this, like everybody else in 85, 86. But like, man, as the years went on, my interest in it definitely waned, and I mean,
it's gonna hold up as one of the hardest official Mario games ever made.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is no warps. We're gonna see in 30 minutes who can get the furthest.
Yeah, because I will not finish the game. Like,
you don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Well, I don't remember how to finish 8-4 because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like even if I am good enough to get there, I don't remember how the maze shakes out. So.
I know. Don't point it out, Dr. Droom. We know there's no emulation here. These are all MLG machines. You want to get us started, Elston?
Why not?
All right, you ready? In 3, 2, 1, boom! We are moving, people. How is our audio? Because this is going to sound like a
real mess here. But it helps for some behind the scenes reasons, such as solvency.
Indeed.
Man, finding this
see if I can get this.
Just an amazing. Told you that the world was going to be hidden with things that weren't laid out in front of you. Such an amazing experience back in the day, but
it really was. And like,
wow, that's butts.
I remember I didn't like video games. I had played Atari stuff. I'm like, I don't get this. I remember my buddy Steve on our 7th or 8th birthday got a NES, and that's all anybody would do the entire night.
Yeah.
And so what I did, and because like I'm not interested, I'm gonna hang out with his mother. Oh my God, you're moving pretty fast here.
People were wondering who's on which screen. We didn't really.
I am on the right.
Okay.
As I should be on the screen.
All right. I'm going in the World 1-2 pipe right now, for what it's worth. That's all I've got. But man, yeah, I'm way out of practice.
Look above us if you. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around actually.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm on the left. But yeah, my practice.
That's sort of the point.
My practice for this is like totally gone, and I was never great at this, to be honest.
Well, I think when we think back on it, none of us played this level by level. We found there's a warp zone, so I think there was a time when like I'd never seen level 3. I remember having my mind blown like later in life, like seeing the black and white world. I forget which one it is, but it was just one I bypassed all the time. What is up, George Taylor?
Bonk.
We can't change places now. Just remember, Brett is on the opposite side of where he should be.
Yeah, I'm on the left screen. Chris is on the right screen.
See, I got to rethink the way I'm playing Mario games as well, because I am trying to build extra lives. Hopefully the continue trick will work. You can't store power-ups, so that's out. What am I even bothering for?
Can't hold Koopa shells.
Can't hold Koopa shells. One of you better make it to 6-3, says Dr. Droom. I cannot guarantee that.
I ain't guaranteeing shit.
But I played a lot of Mario Maker, and that does sort of prepare you for being pretty decent at Mario.
Yeah, it's just, man, the momentum and like all this, like at the time it didn't matter, but man, after years of Mario like physics to like train your brain of how Mario should control, that when you play this, it's like, oh god,
Let's see.
This ain't right. I did it.
I don't remember how to do that. I know I can flip the position somehow.
Well, Chris, you're getting way behind now for 30 minutes.
I'm not worried about it. Like, I played more Mario Maker than you. You're the one who's,
But it's a time, man. It's a time.
Shit.
It all works out.
Hopefully.
Oh, right. You don't even get the actual, thing back.
Oh, man, you are an entire level ahead of me.
God,
I'm telling you.
Like, I don't want to, like, walk off because the momentum will, like, totally carry me off the edge of this. Ugh.
Because what you don't... We also... I think we did, like, a clean playthrough of this game with me finishing it completely.
Oh, really?
With save states, of course, but...
Of course.
So...
We're terrible at video games.
No, but this game is
This game is way harder.
Man.
Even as a little kid, I was like, I don't have the patience for this.
I mean, doesn't Mario 3 have continues?
Yes. Like Mario 3 was just way more fun.
Well, Mario 3 is the first real Mario game designed for the Nintendo. This is
yeah, kind of guts of an arcade.
This is an arcade game. This is meant to be. I love saying it because it's terrible. Quarter rape. Like there's no continuing, and it's a good port, but this is supposed to be tough. It's supposed to shake you down. And it's pretty brilliant, and one of the best launch games of all time, man. But yeah, I eventually succumbed, fell into it, and this became my gateway drug for everything that was the NES. It's such a hack tale. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, mine's not much different. It was like Zelda, this and Zelda 1, but like...
Who showed you the NES for the first time?
Like I said, is at a babysitter's. Like I was in preschool in the beginning of 80... Must have been beginning of 86. I forget how the years work out here, but... my sister had an Atari, and she's 7 years older, so I grew up with an Atari in the house, but then, like...
Oh, you lucky dog. I was the oldest.
Yeah,
no such luck. Oh, no!
It was just already there waiting for me.
But so scour these. I don't... Yeah,
what?
there you go.
The NES, I didn't get till way late. Well, not way late. It was probably 87, I think, when I got one, but...
Yeah. Gotta keep expecting him to fucking flip.
Yeah.
He's not gonna.
That's when you play Somari.
So there's no vine that takes you anywhere but a warp zone or a level skip.
I think there's just like go in the clouds stuff and you get coins.
I can't remember, man.
But I don't remember where those are.
I know I'm not alone. I know there's tons of people out there who've played this game a lot and have never seen it organically from beginning to end. Red Rock says I always had a neighbor kid that I was friends with, and it was always a diplomatic process to get permission to go to their house to play the NES. I had the same thing. Somebody named Brett, by the way, his parents just like every time they came home, it was with a new video game. So he was my best friend for a while.
And then the unpleasantness.
And then I had another friend named Ryan who had 4 fucking brothers, and for each Christmas they all got 2 NES games of their choice. And since he was the oldest, we would conspire together and like, all right, Kyle, Evan, this is what you want. Golgo 13. You're 6. You're 4. You're really gonna love it.
Yeah, I got one in 87. Oh god, I forgot they can go through the walls. There's like, There's like no rules.
I didn't. Would you call it cheap? Cheap?
Cheap. Man, but yeah. Then I think I went to a friend's house in first grade, not even kindergarten, like first grade, and they had a NES, and that's where I first saw Zelda, like a sleepover in first grade. And I was so enamored with the idea of this overworld full of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was Zelda 1 that really lured me in. But it's like, you can say it's a hack tale of really Mario and Zelda, but it's like, yeah, because it was 1987. Like, what else was going to lure me in? Baseball? Like, who cares?
Zelda had a rap song.
Yeah.
Who are we to ignore that?
Bonk.
So are we even?
Pretty close.
Oh, see, people? Okay, look out. I believe the trick here, I'm not going to tell Elston. I think I'm following it to a T.
Is to play NES Remix?
No. Well, I think that will help you. If you've played one of the more traditional Marios, Mario Maker again, I lost interest in it fairly quickly because I'm not much of a level designer.
Yeah, I don't like building.
But like the just straight up course run was so cool.
No.
You can thank Iwata for the water levels, says Brandoff. I did not know that. It's only one warp vine. Okay, Dr. Drew. And Captain Chris Antista cuts ahead of Biggity God damn it! Celebrating too early.
Dorito Killer says that mouse is so close to falling off the desk, it's giving me anxiety.
Oh, is it? Oh, God.
Don't think about it, Chris.
Am I live? Oh, okay.
That was a great tactic there to have you worry about that mouse.
Oh, it is. No. You son of a bitch! It worked.
Just think about the kinetic energy, the potential energy that it has. Oh, butts!
I gotta get this mushroom. It's my key to survival.
My own trick.
There is no guarantee. There's no guarantee, in my opinion, for me that I can get past Bowser. Without getting hit without fireballs. Shit. Damn it! You should invest in some USB NES controllers. Shut up, Randolph. That's the only thing available. There's no NES Mini anywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah, my interest in the my interest in the
Rat Pack. Who's on which side? We're actually
I'm
on the opposite side.
I'm on the left, Mario.
You're gonna have to learn how to deal with it. My game is over. Holy shit!
Hold the A.
Oh no!
Oh, what a continue, huh?
So I used the continue trick, which does exist. It's not part of the main game.
One of my favorite sprites is
What?
Mario leaning into
It's so good.
leaning into his turn like that. So good. Look at those beefy arms. But yeah, just seeing this at night, like, this is cool, right?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, but again, I bet a ton of you out there skip these levels entirely, and I did, and I played this game for I think months.
Yeah, I feel like I played this
Over and over
for
again.
at least a year, just off and on. But yeah, being that young, like 6 years old,
Yeah.
and playing this at a babysitter's, like when her son wasn't home, because he was probably like in first grade when I don't even know who it was, but probably in first grade when the Hammer Brothers. Hey, it's the guys. You're
Oh
all
god,
that.
get
That's
some stuttering on mine.
That's stupid. Come on, that's what I get for trying to participate in the video game.
Night Humidifier says, "Want to get inside Chris's head?" Hey, Chris, remember Kingdom Hearts and how much fun it would be to play as you thought it would be? Shut up, Night Humidifier. We just concluded our full playthrough of Kingdom Hearts. What a great idea! What a great idea!
I take full responsibility.
No, I think when you get further in the distance, it won't be as painful. But man, like, we were just trying to get through the game to show people stuff, and that game is very, very based on what level you're on. All the facts were like, you should be at this level, which was generally like 10 levels over what we were at, because we were just rushing through it and see
Generally
everything
very
fast.
underleveled, yeah.
But we weren't, you know, obviously we weren't out to see the game as a satisfying experience for us. Duh. Won't stop people from making fun of us. You guys suck. Like, you lost 60 hours. I win. we beat it in 20.
The sadder part is we both have beat that game
Twice
to a fuller extent, and
Oh
yet
my God.
couldn't recall a single second of it.
No, I could, but it's just like
A useful
lot of that
second.
stuff is based on like if you're hit 1.3 times, you're dead, unless you've grinded without a fac. And I played it in a factless world.
Yeah.
Lots of wandering, lots of random encounters.
I loved FF13, man.
Oh, you did?
Sprindolf saying like, "Oh, now do a playthrough of that." I wouldn't want to do a playthrough of it, but because that's a legit 60
Not
hours.
ready for that, yeah.
But
I like it too.
I really did enjoy it. I ultimately liked how 20 hours of it was a guided tour through Pulse or Cocoon, and then I liked how there's 40 more hours of a more traditional Final Fantasy game once you get down to Pulse.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was great, and it was gorgeous. The music was great. I love the battle system. I don't care. Yes, it takes 9-10 hours for it to give you the full battle system.
It's about 8 hours.
But it's like, up to that point, it's such a great mix of like a guided experience and a RPG. I can see that's not for everybody, but I loved it, and I am ready to play 15. George Taylor, we did watch Conan. That Conan one, and having
it's painful.
I was part of the RE6 one that they did like 4 years ago. I had to go and sit on an episode that had Andrew WK on it. Yeah, sat in while Conan played RE6, and like I've been on for those Clueless Gamer things, and like you always know you're going in and Conan's probably going to make fun of your game to some extent, but yeah, that FF15 one is just him.
It's the same breakdown we had with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, where it's just like you need to respect the player's time more.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a reason to have slow starts and like ease people in, but like the best films in history don't spend 90 minutes. What's he gonna turn into? A beetle?
Fuck God!
Gone with the Wind is like gets going faster than all these games. Like, come on, like just speed it up.
Man. And it's also, you know, I never thought of it. This is the only Mario game where you start out as small Mario.
Mario 3, you start as small Mario.
You do.
Yep.
But not 2. You start every level as the larger version of yourself.
Jeez. All right.
Oh God.
Why is the Mario Kart camera guy giving me such shit?
It's not gonna happen again.
Mario Kart camera guy. That's the joke. That I don't know who he is.
Yes. All right.
I don't like being at an age.
Oh, you're a world ahead of me. It's all right.
Streets ahead, Chris. Streets ahead. I don't like being at an age where I'm too old to be lol millennial, but also too young to be taken seriously.
Yes.
It's like all the pros and none of the pros and all the cons. Technically millennial. by the definition of
the literal definition.
I was turned 20 in the year 2000.
But none of the benefits, none of the respect.
Instead, I'm like, what the hell is Snapchat?
It's makes me feel old. Like, I don't say what the hell is Snapchat. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Not doing that. And I hope it's temporary / I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. All this post-election echo chamber stuff of people like just abandoning their social media.
Yeah, regardless of what your views on anything are, don't look at your Facebook news and take that as gospel, and also don't get your news from one source.
Trust me.
Oh,
God.
Especially because you can't, like, if you believe that people have agendas, then you need to believe that your side might also have an agenda and is only going to fill you full of things that will push your buttons.
Mm-hmm. And there's
you
actually
can tell
algorithms in place on Facebook and YouTube in particular. Like, well, if he liked that, he's gonna love this. We're gonna keep feeding him horse shit.
But just like it's even well outside the Fox News thing of like, yeah, we all know Fox News got it. But like,
disaster. You
should not like stick with any one source. You really should like expect people to try to get one over on you because they want you on their side.
You know what?
Inform yourself.
I sort of blame it on though more than anything.
And this isn't just a social media thing. This is websites at large.
Yeah.
So like, be mindful and read more. That's all any of us can ever really do. Be mindful, read more.
I think, and I'm gonna throw Huffington Post under the bus here, and I don't mean to just exclude, like, single out them, but they're a site that's based on sort of like pointing out blurbs of news that other people have conducted. So if you're not reading those source articles, you're not getting the full story, and they're posting that because they know you're already interested. So give you just a bit of information to validate your pre-existing. Why are we talking about this during a Mario game?
All right. Got that forward momentum. Just keep it going.
I gotta be careful, man. I got one life to live. Even if I continue, I'll have to start 3-1 over again. I'm not considering this the tiebreaker in the Brett versus Chris battle.
Okay, is that because you're losing?
No, yeah.
If we
the whole
pretend
thing is rigged.
If we pretend that
unless I win,
and then all of a sudden all the things I said were bad are good, and all the good things are bad. Oh shit! Is this one of the? This is like a specific path, isn't it? I think 4-4 and 8-4 both do that.
Not my problem right now.
But we will have to.
Leisure time is my score. I dirty did. You're a blurb.
God damn.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those things, else I'll hurt you.
Yeah, I made it. Butts!
Yes. I don't need anything from here. Points are irrelevant. I love that. Video games kept points for so long, and all that was an arcade measurement. It was meaningless to almost every home console game.
What?
Points.
Oh, yeah.
Because for us... Damn it. I'm talking. For us, completion was
did you beat it?
Yeah.
Like, no one in first grade, like, again, that's like 86, 87 for me, 87, 88. Nobody's like, what's your high score?
Yeah.
Like, about almost any game that existed. It's like, what's your high score in Punch-Out? Who cares? Why are you a weird alien
I remember for Punch-Out...
Are you from Earth?
We started talking about times. Oh, man. And again, that Netflix documentary, Man vs. Snake, The Story of Nibbler... I told you about that, right?
Yes.
This guy who tries to set it's in the history books as the game video gaming's first billion score.
Right.
Because that's how the game sold itself. It allowed itself to go to 1 billion points, which is totally fucking arbitrary. It's like if they made a sequel like this one, you can get a kajillion points in.
I'm probably just gonna kill my. So what do? You hold A at the title screen?
Yeah. Wow, I've done this twice already. You're doing way better than me. What did I miss? Ghost Little. Brett cheated and is now slightly ahead.
I didn't cheat. Right. I would never. That's not who I am.
Slightly, I mean, oh my god.
I'm on 5-1.
An entire world.
Have fun.
I just got to be more careful.
Have fun in World 4, buddy.
Oh, and that's right. There's no fucking. What do you call that? When you enhance your jump by
holding down the button.
Yeah.
Oh god, where is it gonna come back? Does it remember that I kicked it out?
It does. Koopa Shell never forgets.
It did actually forget. It didn't come back. Bullet bills. They're here. I'm so excited.
Jazzy when that's actually not true.
Here we go. Here we go. Need that. Oh, butts. This just seems like there's a thing up here.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Butts. All my butts. Don't care about getting coins. Who gives a shit?
Now I don't have to be careful at all. What a cool concept, man.
So, is there any Italian advice you could give Mario in his quest in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Keep calm. Try and stay legit. It's gonna be tough out there. If you're an Italian landlord.
I just watched Drunk History last night, and it was about Ponzi schemes. The guy who invented
his name Ponzi,
his
right?
name's Ponzi.
Hey.
And there was a point where when the like FBI visited him, and he totally like sweet talked them all, and they were like, one of the FBI dudes was like, "Whoa, you may be the most famous Italian American." Or the most successful Italian American who's ever come over here.
Ah, stop it! You're embarrassing me.
And then he's like, I'm sure you mean Christopher Columbus.
Really?
And he just smooth talked him right out of the... Oh, man, this Hammer Brothers got my number.
No, would you stop it?
There's no way. Look at this. Unassailable offense. How can I...
And again, this is someone from on a stream that you can see on this very channel. A man who beat the Lost levels, the real Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh, butts. What did I do?
So hard.
Why did I do this?
Because that's the name of the game.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Okay. Huh. Fuck.
No! God, get out of here, this stupid slow fish. Cheapers and bloop bloops.
I don't
Cheapers
know his
and
pattern.
Bloopers and cheap. Can't I make this jump?
Never said that. I never said that in Anti-Humidifier. The fact is, I finished it though. Doesn't matter how.
With creeping saves?
Yeah.
Creep.
Have you tried playing that game? It is.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
It is so mean.
Like it was one of the games that was like, even in Japan, like I got the disc system version because I was like, hey, I've got like $2 extra.
Yeah.
This game is literally $2.
Did it, Dr. Droom?
Because nobody, even in Japan, nobody wants it.
Yeah. Hey, you can kind of sync a series like that. Especially, and I love it when we haven't talked about it in a while, but the NES Part 2s, where Japan was like, we can't sell people the same game twice. Yeah. This has to be completely different. So Mario 2 is completely different. Castlevania 2 is completely different. Zelda 2 is completely different. There's got to be more examples than that.
And I mean, Mega Man 2 is pretty similar. They just fixed a lot of things. Whereas Castlevania, Mario, or Zelda, those are the big departures. A lot of the other 2s are pretty in line.
No. Oh God.
Man, when we sometimes pick up a coin at the same time, I get an amazing
sounds
stereo effect.
Oh, go away. There, now go away.
If you want to see an adequate game done slowly, like Metroid 2 is different-ish, but it's a different platform and several years separate it, and it's also still a lot of similarities because there's no map.
Donkey Kong 2.
There's no map. Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. is different, and 3 is like wildly different. Oh God, it's so long. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, my dick.
This is about where. Oh, damn crappy nails! I did it again.
Oh, it's so loud. All right. Come on. Yeah, that's the one. Whew. Okay.
Gotta be smart about this.
Oh no. So pretty.
Thank God.
Oh, I know there's a warp zone here, people. That's not what this is about. This is about street cred.
Yeah.
MLG.
This cred goes a long way in 2016.
Really does. You never know when Monster's going to announce a new energy drink. They're going to need an MLG gamer to pimp that shit.
With
swill suing masses, and I want it to be me.
This is the greatest jump. You're kidding. Like, that asshole sat there for so long.
Very serious.
Not doing shit. That didn't hit me.
I don't know. My playthrough's going just fine. Slow and steady wins the race. Am I right, kids? Don't even care about points.
Man, what a rogue.
Explaining video game lore is almost like drunk history. Shut up, Randolph. I tell you what, you go play this game and try and chat. How about that? Kill you.
Called out.
Hup, hup. Oh, God.
All right.
This is largely unfamiliar territory with me. But I remember seeing these because I knew about the warp zones like almost immediately when I started playing, so I bypassed levels like this.
Yeah, same.
And you miss like entire stage elements. And I think as a result, the reason I know I'm not the only one, Nintendo didn't really acknowledge these like mushroom platforms for a while. Because I don't think it's all brick and underworld.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing them in like 2 or 3 or. God damn it! Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm coming up on our half an hour here.
Clutch victory. I did it.
So I say at half an hour. Oh my God, was this branching paths?
No, this 4-4 I think is a mystery. I think. I don't know because mine worked out fine. Yeah, I think that's what I did. So.
I'm scared.
All right, so we're at 6-1, which. Go to hell.
Oh, Dixon mouth.
dirty D1Z. Would you guys consider going back to a video game review company?
What?
Are there still games left to review? I thought we reviewed all of them, really. Like, how many? The thought has occurred to me, but it's like right in the hole, right in the drink. I don't know.
To go back to a review company?
To go back to a review company.
Yeah.
The crazy
they only
thing.
Make reviews here.
The crazy thing is,
oh my!
After a lot of sites and people resisted the template that we started working with in Radar. Not that we were pioneers of it, but like the things we were doing became things that everybody started doing.
Yep.
So like reviews.
Like there's no one really hiring for that job anymore.
I still see it. Like it comes up, but it's usually like.
No, they didn't start a video game section of Polygon so people could review or of Vice so people could review games.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more like culture and
like
just trends and what's going on, and like that's very interesting. But like, I mean, I see like every month there's like new positions at GameSpot for editor positions, but like, I don't know. It's like at that point where if I was gonna go to that role, I would want to go into an equivalent or higher role, and the last thing I did before I left Radar to go to Capcom was interview for the EIC position. So it's like I'm in that executive editor EIC role. Not that I really care or would mind stepping down to something else. It's just I have that feeling of like I did that already.
I would wonder, and I don't want to look at this up. What's a better search term, video game review or video game reactions? Again,
I assume review still is pretty.
Probably.
I mean, for
like
certain
you'd
games,
seek out.
For certain games, like the reviews will still traffic. But man, it was like traffic is usually for sites like that. It's usually going to come down to like exclusive footage of things or an incendiary article that's whether intentional or not, inflammatory or what are you doing?
I forgot all about the pits affecting gravity and the water levels.
But like previews hardly ever did any money. Money is
Almost
in
there.
money, not in a literal generate revenue, but in a slang. They did not do any money.
Give me it all. Damn it! Damn it! I bet I was gonna need that.
Jesus
God!
Crackers.
God! Wow, it's 1 minute before cutoff time.
People wanted to see 6-3, so I'm about there.
I'm gonna catch up. I'm on my way. I'm
on
my way.
Here we go. All right, you got your wish. At the very least, 6-3.
Is this the black and white one? Huh!
Fei Fong Dong.
I wish I was dead. Wish you were dead.
All right. Oh, 6-3. Here we go, Chris. Look.
I know. Other father, Chinese dentist.
We're playing Limbo now, right? Man, hole in one. I did
due
it.
to the success of the NES Classic video review, would you consider doing more reviews in LT? That wasn't really a review, more like a statement of quality on games that have existed for years. And we have another thing like that in the barrel. Lord knows if you'll ever see it.
It's just hard because like for us to, it's just the two of us. Like so, for us to like do a review is like we'd need the
I've
code.
got stuff shot. If anyone wants to help edit,
we need the code ahead of time. We would need to like have the time to play and review it, and then write a script, and then record the VO. It's like a lot of that gets handled by 1 to 3 people at a lot of other outlets. Like there will be a video editor, there will be a copy editor, there will be someone who CMSs the article into the back end.
An editor, another set of eyes, an asset gatherer.
And we didn't have that many safeguards really even at Radar. Like it was just like, I'm going to write this and does anybody want to take a look at it? No? Okay, here we go. Sexiest Pokemon.
Dave helps me out a lot with editing. No, Dave is back as of today, I think, and I think he's back right now.
He is technically back in the country. He's all scotted up.
Should be back with Tales to Tell, and he'll tag Elson out, who will be gone next week, and then I will be gone the week after that. I don't know what happens. I'm trying to keep together here, people. I really got to keep it together. This is half hour was our cutoff, so this is.
Yeah, so I mean, this is over, and I won. And now best 2 out of 3 goes to me.
You don't know that. You could botch everything like that, like that.
No, the point was 30 minutes, and I did.
No,
I'm a world ahead of you.
We have when these lives are over, we can't continue again.
All right.
It's very clearly in the bylaws.
Is that what it's like to just keep changing the rules till you win?
Look, you know, I'm the one here with the MLG contacts.
Then you should be beating me.
Well, there a couple of sad events have befallen me. I'm not going to pretend these aren't setbacks, but it also
we don't use that word.
Is what I fucking hate you. God. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm a big Italian. Yeah, take it to him, you fucking. Oof.
We usually post new stuff to the site, usually every day in varying degrees, but it's also the YouTube page usually like the weekdays.
We might do a newsletter, but it's one of those things that would have to be automated because I don't think any of us can handle any other random tasks.
Yeah.
We edit everybody you see here makes everything. They write everything, they make every so that's 3.
Edit the videos.
Edit the videos, write everything, prepare. I capture every sound clip on Talking Simpsons. Henry makes the art, though. That's an exception. There's all like, things that take time. Like, I since this is in my house, I tend to set up everything. That takes time. There's no layout. Fuck!
How many lives you got left, Chris? Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
Fucker.
Man.
Fine.
Big time loser.
Fine. Let's go ahead and highlight you then as the big time winner.
Oh, I did it. Good. Are we signing off? No.
I want to see how long play first. Wow, really? Was that it? Oh no.
Till these lives run out, I guess. Oh, this guy again with this. Oh, he's gonna. Oh God, that's like the worst spot it could ever be. Like, which way will it go? Will it bounce to the left and kill me, or to the right and kill me?
There we go.
Chris did the best he could do.
Stop it. That's all you can ask.
I mean, I'm not doing good either. Like, the fact that it's taking me this long to get here.
You guys are doing great. That was a fair I'm sorry about bonus time for anybody who's disappointed in that. I swear I won't do that again, personally. Dave, it's up to Dave if he wants to burn off steam. So he wasn't even here for the election debacle. I'm kind of thinking he didn't vote.
Yeah.
He had the perfect option for Infinite Lives, Dr. Doom. I know I tried to do it. I just forgot how. It's been I haven't played this for joy in years. Like, I play Mario 2 and Mario 3 and every other Mario game for my personal enjoyment. Never this one, because it's not. It's pretty fucking hard.
Just the physics of all this stuff.
Henry, we're all a little bummed out. It's all right. We're gonna get through this. It's nice to have something to do.
Oh no!
Nice work. Nice work.
Oh man, yeah, that Watch Dogs stream, like
that was really
had
funny.
so much fun. I love dicking around in open worlds like that, and every open world game bores the pants off of me with the actual gameplay, because by their nature, and it's not by their nature, they're all going to be like, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, where it's like the driving's fine and the graphics are fine and the story is fine, and shooting is fine, but it's like it's the fact you get to
it doesn't
put all
excel at anything in particular. And if I want to be real cynical about it, most open world games to me come down to go to this side of the world, tag this aggro crack button, come back, and you can fill that in with a lot of story elements and like enemies that interrupt you on the way. But like that's all it is. Go here, get this, come back, done. And then Watch Dogs actually does a couple of interesting things in story missions that isn't exactly like that. A lot of tiered missions that you can pick up and tackle at your leisure. You're welcome, Brent. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Schnazzy One. Thank you for supporting us. We do have a Patreon, patreon.com/lasertime. It does help us eat. I think it's been pretty tremendous. It's been an honor to do this for over a year. So there are no complaints for me at all. Not at all. Elston, is that your last life?
I think it is. Unceremoniously dunked in 6-4.
Mario 6-4. Is that a coincidence? Because we did that. We did that versus.
Wow, how reverse prophetic.
We did that too. We did Super Mario 2. You can check that out on the channel. We encourage you guys to subscribe to us. Follow us on our social medias, I guess.
Laser Time Show, Laser Time on Facebook.
Yeah, Patreon. We got a new episode of 30-2010 going up tomorrow, so be sure to check that out.
The Wii is 10 years old.
The Wii is 10 years old. We're going to try and have something for you there on both that and Video Game Apocalypse this week. So hang tight, stay tuned. Everything will get back to normal probably in December and then January. Let's say January. Love you guys. Peace.